The government is attacking property flippers.
Hi, I'm Jesse Johnson, best-selling author and Greater Vancouver realtor and mortgage broker since 2006.
And I'm Azim Virani, longtime real estate investor and also Metro Vancouver realtor.
In this episode of Own Your Life, we're going to be covering the following hot topics: the government's new decision to attack property flippers, how this could affect potential revenue, and how to get around this.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Own Your Life podcast. We're now bringing you this podcast weekly, so all the more reason to hit the like and subscribe button so you can stay on top of everything we bring you and stay up to date on what's going on in the real estate market in Metro Vancouver and in Canada in general. Now, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, or if you're a real estate investor and just want to ask us for some advice, or even if you own property and you just want to get an evaluation on your home, definitely reach out to us. Our contact information is in the description below.
So first off, to be clear, we are not accountants, nor are we providing accountant advice. So starting January 1st, 2023, the federal government is going to be implementing a new anti-flipping rule for residential property sellers.
So what this means is that if you acquire a property and sell it within 12 months, whatever gain you see, whatever positive gain you see in the value, you'll now be taxed on as business income. So this now does away with what a lot of people relied on in the past, which was the capital gains tax rate at 50%. That's if it was an investment property. Or even now, if it's your primary residence and you sell it before 12 months, you're going to lose out on the primary residence exemption, which is a big one.
Now, I personally think this is rather frustrating. Why stop an entrepreneur from taking an outdated or trashed property and making it beautiful and living again? Now, I am a little more on the bias side because I literally wrote a best-selling book on flipping. I don't see I don't see the gain from this and how this somehow magically helps our housing problems.
So let's cover some exemptions built into the new law, or as we would like to say, some ways around it. If you have a new child, a new baby, or if you legally adopt a child, or if all of a sudden you need to take care of an elderly parent, you may qualify for an exemption around this if, for example, that change in your family situation means that you have to sell your home and move to somewhere else.
Another example would be a breakup of a marriage or common law situation, or perhaps imminent threat of violence or personal safety.
Other examples of life-changing events would be if you have a change of location in your employment, so if you have to move for a job, if all of a sudden you become insolvent and can no longer keep the home, if you go bankrupt, for instance, or involuntary disposition, which would be if there's actually a natural disaster or something that destroys the home and forces you to have to move.
At the end of the day, if you run a flipping business or want to be a flipper, so to speak, it can be very lucrative. But with these new rules, now you purchase a home that needs some love, you do the renovations, you're forced to rent to somebody for 12 months, and now you're actually forced to evict them. That way you can sell the property. I mean, this does not sound like it's in the general best interest of the public to me.
We know this is a difficult topic for some, so definitely reach out if you have questions. Remember, though, of course, that specific accounting questions you should be asking an accountant. And if you don't have an accountant that specializes in this area, we can definitely recommend some amazing options for you.
So what do you think about this? We would love to hear. Are we right? Are we wrong? Your opinion matters. Well, that's pretty much it for this episode. Please don't forget to pick up a copy of my best-selling book on flipping. I'm Jesse Johnson. Thank you so much.
As well, if you're a realtor or thinking of entering the industry, definitely reach out to us and we can talk to you about EXP and the amazing collaborative movement we're on. Jesse and I have one heck of a program to help realtors out, no matter what their experience level is. And EXP in general has some great programs we can talk to you about. Once again, I'm Azim Virani, and thank you for joining us this week. Bye-bye.